Whoever's on, say hello, please. That way, I can say hello to you. Hey, darling. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, when I'm done doing YouTube, if you want to chat, just let me know. Okay? I just sent you a message too, and you just read it. Sorry. Hello, guys. I don't know if Lena's going to be coming on or not. Or Crystal. Excuse me. Shirley, I don't know if I told you yet or not, but... Can you guys hear me? Okay. I will definitely talk to you as soon as this stream is over. Hang in there. Things will be okay. It seems bad now, and I don't know what's going on with you. We'll talk after the stream is over, of course. Shirley, is it all right if I show you the things on here and show everybody else the pens and the makeup thing that I made you? The makeup brush holder? Oh, no. Which one? Age. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Okay, when I'm talking on YouTube, please don't think that I'm downplaying the situation. I'm not. But obviously, we don't want to let everybody else know what's going on. If you want to write it, type it in, or would you rather not discuss it, or would you rather wait until I can be on with you. All right. So Shirley, this is the makeup brush holder or whatever you want to use it for, lipsticks, whatever. I did a shimmery pink. Okay. So that's that. And then these are his pens. Now, I'm still working on how to get rid of bubbles out of resin. So there's a lot there, not a lot. There's a couple of holes towards this part. Just this pen. And it was because that's where the bubbles were and they popped. I'm still learning how to sand it without making it look sanded. Okay, so this is pen numero uno. That's pen numero uno. They do not have caps, so I apologize. This is pen numero dos. Same color scheme. And then my favorite, I took those colors, but hold on a second, so it won't get too loud. I thought I got that and I didn't. And then when I work on my other craft today, I'll finish that, put clear coat on there. But I mixed those colors and made a camouflage style. I love this one. This one turned out so cool, and I would not be able to repeat it again if I tried. So there's that. So those are what I made for you guys. I'm going to be making more pens. I just ran out of my favorite resin to do it with. So Daryl and I were looking at resins today. So he'll probably get me the same kind of resin that he got me for Christmas, or the resin that I have been using also, or a new brand that one of my favorite YouTubers uses. But my stomach's talking. Oh, I was looking for this. So I hope they're okay, and be honest if they're not. I didn't know what color ink to put in, and the only one that I can tell what the color is red, because I'll show you in a minute. The other two are blue and black, I think. I have it taped to your box. I'm going to try not to be too long because my friend needs me, I think, if she does want to talk. If not, I totally understand. But I wanted to tell you what's going on. Unfortunately, M's situation is a little more important, so I don't want to be too long on here. But I know her and I will be up talking if need be. So, Shirley, I'm not sure if I told you the other day when we were talking, or no, it would have been on my live. I don't think I would have mentioned it on a live, but I'm going to now anyway. But I'm starting to spot. Okay. Well, you only have, well, yeah. I was going to say, you only have one package, but the stuff that I gave you, yeah. I'll show him the pens when he gets here. See what he thinks. Oh, no, just tell him to look at them and be completely honest and tell me what he thinks. Tell him I'm live so he can get onto my live YouTube channel if he wants to. Not on it, actually, but, checking out the live stream. But anyway, so I started spotting, and it's only during intimacy, after intimacy for 24 hours. But the other thing is I've been having continuous daily cramping, kind of like a period cramp. How, those of you that still have your cycle know what that feels like still. And I'm not supposed to be feeling that, but I still do have a portion of my cervix, and that's what scares me. So they were able to fit me in a semi-emergency appointment on the 17th with my gynecological oncologist down in Albany. Up here, I can tell them what's going on, but they'd have me go to a gynecologist. And I don't have one right now. So other than my oncologist down in Albany, who that center is a gynecological. Yeah. So can you hear me okay? My pain meds I took an hour ago are just now kicking in. That pisses me off. So I've been kind of stressing. I haven't said anything to too many people. No, it's all over YouTube. So whoever watches it. And of course, now I got the itchies because of my pain meds, and Daryl's sleeping, and I can't go in and get the Benadryl. So tomorrow when I go for my regular, I have 2 appointments. Tomorrow, well, 4 appointments. I have my blood work, and then right after my blood work, I go and see the oncologist to go over the blood work and see what's happening, making sure everything is the way it should be. And then tomorrow night at 4, I get a mammogram and an ultrasound. The ultrasound is of my chest as well. I don't know if you guys get an ultrasound when you guys have a mammogram, but that's the way our hospital does it now. So there are those things that are kind of lovely. This happens to women. What do you mean? What happens to women? Oh, damn it. What the hell was that? Where's you? Oh, yeah. I already have, I have fibrocystic disease as well. So if I feel an abnormal lump, that's usually when I go get checked. But this is actually a not a mandatory, but routine. Sorry. There we go. Yeah, the spotting is very unusual when A, you're not pregnant, B, you no longer have your cycle, and you're in menopause, and you got all your lady bits minus a portion of your cervix taken out. So I think we discussed that we both had that fibrocystic during one of our long extended outside in the middle of winter, freezing cold, no jacket, no socks talks. But yeah, but it's right after intimacy. And I didn't realize it the first time. I thought I was maybe seeing things, and not to be TMI, but TMI. I washed the panties out by hand, and it looked as though it was like the tail end of the cycle when it starts going from red to a red-brown color. So I didn't really think much of it until the last time we had intimacy, and I washed the panties out again just to double check and make sure. And sure enough, yeah, I could tell the difference, you know? Yeah, mostly brown, but a little tinge of red, I guess. So I'm kind of nervous. Daryl won't even touch me now. Intimately, I mean. He'd kill me if he knew that I was talking about it. Yeah, I'm going to talk to them tomorrow. Let them know up here what's going on. See what they think. And unfortunately, let me just finish this really quick. And then excuse me. Because, well, when I found out that I had ovarian cancer and the kind that I have, surely you out of everybody would know that I researched the hell of it out of it. I mean, oh yeah, yeah. Hey Daryl, guess what? Yeah, right. And I don't mean that I researched it on the internet, even though that's what I'm doing right now. I went on to doctors' websites, hospital websites, cancer websites, everything, and researched it. The worst itchy part is right there. Anybody else get the itchies right there and it just don't go away? And I have low-grade serous carcinoma, so that's good. Not that it should be good in any sense, but did Keith leave already and come over? low-grade serous carcinoma. You know what drives me nuts? Is there's people out there that basically want to do the research again, which I am very thankful for. But the way some people say it makes it sound like I didn't do my research. I don't know what I'm talking about, blah, 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 blah. Oh, he's still not walking well. I'm sorry. I'm going to open up my curtain so I can tell if he's here. Oh, good. Hold on, your husband's here. I forgot to, I'm good, I'm live. I forgot to tell her that, to tell you to watch the driveway because it's slippery.
It's bad over there too. Everywhere as well. After tomorrow will be okay. Thank you very much.
These are yours.
Oh, yeah, she told me thank you
You're
very much.
welcome.
I look forward to it.
Let me know what you think of them.
I will.
All right, darling.
Yeah, see, Thursday's been almost 60.
I know, dear. I'll set that.
Yeah, tomorrow I think it's supposed to start getting up there. It's nice out now.
Well, just to be safe, you don't have your car here, right?
No.
All right, walk along
that's what I
this
did
side of
for
the
you.
driveway because that's where the sand is in case the mailman or whatever wanted me to deliver something. I did this side of the driveway along the snow.
I put down. It'll be gone tomorrow, that's for sure. All right, thank you.
All right, be safe. Careful. All right, so I told him I'm live. I don't know if he knows what that means, so explain that to him, LOL. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you say hi. Sorry. All right. So, dear Lord in heaven, just let me scroll. LOC. Sometimes this thing drives me nuts. Sorry, I have to go slow because this thing's being stupid. I don't know why. Sometimes with websites. Okay, so I let people know that what I have is terminal. Because it is. Unfortunately, the type of cancer that I have is a rare form of ovarian cancer. The tumors cannot be treated, or if they can be, it's very minimal and depends on the person if it works or not. But it's very rarely that it would work on anyone. But the survival rate, is, they make it sound like a long time, but it's not. They gave me a 10-year life expectancy. Most women do not make it past the 8 years. I'm in year 6. So but on the websites and in the books and all the literature that I've read, the survival rate is usually between 82 and 126 months. So, yeah. Excuse me, my nose is so itchy. And people think that that's a long time, but it's not. Excuse me, itchies. Hold on. So, 84 months is 8 years. So, 96 months is 9 years. 108 months is 10 years. And then 126 months is a little over 10 years. It's like 11 years or something like that. No, because the symptoms vary, and unfortunately, anything rare that can happen with this illness has. So I have gotten a lot of the rare side effects versus, or symptoms versus the normal or average or whatever. So this one that I just read is from MD Anderson. Low-grade serous ovarian cancer is a rare disease accounting for 10% of the ovarian cancer cases. Initial treatment consists of surgical staging and adjuvant chemotherapy. Recurrent disease is relatively chemo-resistant, as well as MEK inhibitors, and whatever the other words are. So, hello. Ugh. I'm looking for one thing. Sorry. Hold on, guys. My nose is so itchy. I was trying to get to the symptoms. Low-grade serous carcinoma. Let me just... See, the thing is with mine, and this is what all the doctors have told me that have dealt with me with this disease. With mine, they don't know where the other tumors are, and because the tumors are chemo resistant, they know that I do have it. So it's not like a reoccurring thing. It's a continuous. The chemotherapy they did was to try and kill the cancer cells that are on my bowel, the portion of my cervix that is left, but it's the part that's facing upward inside my body, not the part that's facing downward. And whatever other organs, which is pretty much a lot, because when they took out my bowel, the foot-long section of my bowel plus my appendix, they were literally covered with cancer cells, and my gallbladder also has cancer cells on it. No, insurance won't cover it, but my oncologist now, who is head of oncology, they stated, unfortunately, remember what I said earlier, if it's rare, it's gonna happen to me. Unfortunately, this form of cancer gives false readings on the PET scan. I know, I sound like I'm talking out my ass with that, but it's true. He said that it can give true readings, but it can give a false negative or false positive. Like, it can falsely show cancer cells everywhere when there's not. But it can also falsely not show no cancer cells anywhere when there is. And that just happens to be lovely, right? All right, signs and symptoms. I don't know about bloating because I never really paid attention to that when I was younger and having the period and stuff like that. So I don't know how to tell if I'm bloated. And I know that sounds really weird, but I don't. Exactly. I'd rather, when they told me that two specialists, one who is a specialist specifically for my type of cancer, and the other specialist is a gynecological cancer specialist, not just ovarian, but they really, really specialize in the field. But both of them had stated that I told them that my oncologist up here at the time, before I fired her, didn't want to do chemotherapy because she said that unfortunately the tumors are non-reactive. They don't react to chemotherapy or treatment. And there's no sense in doing chemotherapy. I'm sorry, but when you tell somebody that they have cancer and tell them they can't get treatment for it, I think I'm going to get a second opinion. So that's what I did. I got a second and a third opinion all at the same time. And both of the specialists told me that my oncologist was right. There isn't much good getting the chemotherapy for the tumors. They said, but we want to put you on it. Okay, this is their words. The tumors are chemo resistant. They're treatment resistant. But we want to put you on chemotherapy, and they put me on very heavy chemo. You know that, Shirley. They put me on heavy chemo to possibly kill the cancer cells. Now, when you hear that, does your brain automatically say they're not going to check for cancer cell, see if it worked? Or after the chemo treatment's over with and my body can handle surgery, they would go in and check the organs that they absolutely know where the cancer cells are to see if the chemotherapy worked. Well, apparently, it's the first one, because they won't do laparoscopic surgery to see if it worked on the cervix, the colon. I mean, the whole right side of my colon is covered in cancer cells, or my gallbladder. So you would think that they would do exploratory procedure to see if it worked. But they won't. So yeah. The signs and symptoms of my particular type, and these are just some of them. Sorry. My nose, it feels like I have like fur or something right there. Right? Exactly. Exactly. Right. Low-grade serous ovarian cancer has similar signs and symptoms to other forms of the disease. Pain, check. Bloating, not sure. Difficulty eating, meaning you're not very hungry. Check. Bowel and urinary changes. Constipated, don't have to pee much. Check, check. Let's hope tomorrow's blood test comes back below 35, okay? Excuse me. Hold on. I want to find the other one for you. Signs and symptoms of serous carcinoma ovarian cancer. I'm so itchy, guys. Pelvic pressure, check. Rarely, not rarely, but occasionally, persistently increasing waist size. Check. Hold on. I want to make sure I get everything. So I looked up fevers. fever, weight gain, fevers. Are fevers part of low-grade fevers every day? Actually, I do. I feel very full after eating. And when I say after eating, I'm talking half of a sandwich. Always have pressure in the low back. I have the ovarian cancer. We just want to make sure that it doesn't advance, because as soon as it's shown on the tests, if the blood test picks it up or the CT scan sees a tumor, I'm going to be automatically stage 4. Right now I'm stage 3C. Yes. Trust me, I did all my research. I can't have cysts. I can have tumors. I can't have the other ovarian stuff because I don't have ovaries. The only reason I have the cancer is because I got everything taken out because of I had stage 4 endometriosis. And it was fusing all of my organs together. So my ovaries were fused to my fallopian tubes, which is normal, but it was abnormally fused. Uterus to the cervix, to the appendix, to my colon. They were also fused, they said, to my stomach, possibly my bladder. I don't remember if they said that or not. And my back wall. So that's what another thing that makes me nervous is because they were fused to my back wall. So any pain now that I get that I normally didn't have, the pressure and the pain, I don't know if it's because of the cancer or if it's because of my osteopenia or if it's because I have degenerative disc disease. So tell your husband to hurry up and look. I'm anxious. I want to know what he really, really thinks. I have nausea every day. And it's been more frequently over the past year. The last test that I had, blood work, and my pap smear all came back normal, which they all have. So I gotta be careful when I say it came back normal, because then people will be like, well, then you don't have cancer. Yes, I do. When they did the pap smear, they're able to get the part of the cervix that's facing downwards, not facing upwards. And the part that's facing upwards is where all the cancer cells are. So they can't tell by that. And the tumors aren't big enough to be seen by the naked eye or on a CT scan. That's why we were hoping that the PET scan would be able to pick it up, because anything smaller than 2 millimeters can't be seen on a CT scan, or is definitely difficult to be seen on this CT scan. Right. Ovarian cancer doesn't show up in pap smears. Not usually. Not unless it's advanced and has reached the cervix. Which mine has. But it's something that you'd have to actually have exploratory surgery, and it's very hard. So ovarian cancer is one of the deadliest for the very fact that it's very hard to diagnose, because it's not like cervical cancer or uterine cancer where you can have the pap smear, check it. So it's just difficult. So that's what's going on. So tomorrow I go for my blood test and then follow up for the blood test. So let's hope that the blood test is good. It wasn't the last time. I'm in year 6, so I should be getting checked every 2 years for follow-up. And I'm at 3 months still. I should be at 2 years, where they check you every 2 years. But, excuse me, because I've had wacky results, they were checking me every 3 months, then it finally moved to every 6 months. But this last one had numbers that were kind of concerning, so they dropped me back down to 3 months. Oh, thank you. Oh, I don't watch SNL. Sorry. Did he look at those yet? Tell him I'm impatient. Just kidding. We're going to have a heat wave in a couple of days. Okay. But I wanted to let everyone know what's been going on. And what I've been dealing with. I'm going to get off here in a minute so I can talk to M. M, do you still want me to talk to you or no? I've been on here almost an hour. No way. Wow. I did not realize that. All right. Well, I just wanted to let everybody know, tell y'all what's going on. Hopefully things will work out. I'm kind of concerned, but kind of not. And the kind of not is what scares me, because I was not concerned for cancer at all when I had my section of my colon removed. I wasn't concerned at all. All right. Thank you. Love you, Shirley. Tell your man to hurry up. I want to know what he thinks. But, all right. I love you guys. Peace, love, and happiness to all. I'm going to call you in just a minute. Bye.